While we're on the subject of exporting and importing files, let's take a look at an interesting facility that MicroStation has, where we can import files from Google's SketchUp file system. So go to Utilities and 3D Warehouse, and we open the model. And now we're in Google SketchUp. And now we can look at the collections of drawing files which are available for download. I'm going to do a search here for a director's chair. We'll do a search. And here we see a director's folding chair. That's exactly what I want. And there are several examples actually here we could choose from. Choose the first one here, simple. And we just click on Download Model. And behind you see another window opening. At this point I get rid of SketchUp. And here I have my director's chair. Now this is in a file with a .skp for SketchUp, and it's read-only. So I could save this to another name, or better still, I'll go in and select the chair. I'll hit Ctrl+C to copy it. So now I'm going to paste this file into my drawing. Elements to Design file, paste. Now this was essentially displayed in isometric orientation, so I'm going to plop it into the isometric view. And there's my chair. I'd like this to be in isometric orientation. This isometric view is a little deceptive, obviously. Now one thing you might look at to start with is view attributes, and quite often the camera will be on. Now we'll look at cameras a little later on when we start getting into more sophisticated rendering methods. But for the moment, let's just turn camera off. Keep your eye on the chair behind. See it changed a little bit? Now turning that camera off here only affects this view. And we really should do the same thing for all the other views. So let's do it for this one. Nope, camera's off, so we're okay. So I assume that camera's off in all the other views. Still not where we want it. So what I'm going to do is to maximize this. And we need to do a rotation. And to help things along, I'm going to place a line on that corner there, top orientation, and that gets me an isometric line. And now I can rotate the chair. So let's go and select absolutely everything, but then unselect the line. And now we do a rotate and 3 points. And my first point is there. Second point is there, and my reference point is there. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now I'm going to draw another line, this one in the opposite direction, so let's unselect first so I know what I'm doing. Do the line, I want to start the line there, run off in this direction on the axis. There's my axis. Let's do another rotate, so I need another selection. I'm selecting absolutely everything to make sure I get everything, but I'm going to turn off that line and that line. And then we zoom in and do my rotation. Rotate from that point. Here's my data point for the rotate, and here's my reference point. There. Okay, now that should be just fine. Let's undo that. It looks a little odd, but I think we'll find that if we go back to our tile, we'll see that the chair is nicely square with the views. So that tells me that my director's chair is in isometric orientation in this drawing. And now I can work with it if I'm placing this chair in a room, for example. So there you go. Quite a simple thing to do. Just watch out for that rotation when you insert one of these files. But there is a lot of information on that SketchUp page in Google. Go forth and play.